What's up, everyone? Kyle here. Welcome to this edition of From Around the World Fridays. Today I'm going to show some artwork that I've gotten from around the world and some pictures that I've gotten from around the world that are now hanging up on my walls. So check it out and enjoy. Alright, so first up we got this picture I got of the Grand Canyon when I was at the Grand Canyon a few years ago. Beautiful picture at sunset there. Pretty amazing, and if you go to the Grand Canyon, it's incredible. You'll see some amazing views like this. Next up we got Rome. This is the Trevi Fountain. Got to go throw some coins in there. It is absolutely beautiful at night, also pretty during the day too. Lots of people there, but such an iconic spot and really amazing to see. And next we got, this is from the Dali Museum in St. Petersburg, Florida. If you zoom out a little ways, it looks like Abraham Lincoln. If you zoom in, the closer you get, it's a woman looking through a window. But this is from Salvador Dali, the famous painter. Really pretty, and I don't know, really stood out to me. So there's that one. And then up top here, this is in Charleston, South Carolina. This is the Dock Street Theater. I stood right in about the same spot and took a similar picture. Although it wasn't raining, it looks like it's raining in this picture, or this painting. But I went inside the theater there on the left into this theater. And just so much history there. I love Charleston. It's a beautiful city with a lot of history. Some good, some not so good. And this one, I'll have to give a shout out in the mentions, but I got this from a friend of mine who is a painter up in Leavenworth, Washington. She does amazing paintings, and oh, there's her name at the bottom, Kristen Lynn. But beautiful. I love the sunsets. It's got the Hawaii vibes. It's a beautiful painting, and I really enjoy it. All right, next up we got the Pillars of Creation. This is taken by the Hubble telescope. Of this area of the galaxy. In this picture, or in this area, there are thousands and thousands of stars being born right there. And I don't know, I love space. I got this in Washington, D.C. when I was at the Air and Space Museum there at the Smithsonian. It really fascinates me, and I just think it's amazing how immense the universe is and how small we are. But I love this picture. All right, next up we got a painting of Bourbon Street in New Orleans. I got this from a painter who had a little studio right off of Bourbon Street. I don't think it was actually on Bourbon Street, but beautiful painting. Really shows the colors of New Orleans and Bourbon Street, and yeah, really pretty picture. And let's go over here. So this picture, try to get the lighting better. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. This picture is of me. We're walking through actually a cemetery in Chichicastenango, Guatemala. Yeah, I don't know, it's a really cool picture. I think it really shows, the travel in me. And one of my family friends blew this up and put the words on there and gave me this as a present. So, pretty cool. And next up we got Crater Lake. I got this when I went to Crater Lake, I think the first time I was there. Beautiful. It looked exactly like this when I was there. It's a beautiful place, beautiful spot to go spend some time and hike around. Just an immense lake for sure, but beautiful. And down here, this is in Canyonlands National Park in Utah. Didn't get to go to Arches, but I did get to go to Canyonlands, and I stood here and again took a similar picture. It's a beautiful area, I think an underrated national park, but there's a lot to see there, and it's a great place to spend some time. All right, next up we're back in Rome at the Colosseum this time. Absolutely incredible to see in person. I love seeing it early in the morning when no one was there. And then walking through it during the day was amazing, but so much history there and so much has come from this place. Absolutely incredible to be there. And we go up back to New Orleans here. This is what is it, Pirates Row, I believe, just off of Bourbon Street there in the French Quarter. Again, you can see all the colors and the lights. It's such a pretty area. And up here, one of my favorite paintings. I got this in San Gimignano in Italy, in the Tuscany area. Got it from the painter who was in town there, and her and her husband have made these paintings for like 30 some years of Tuscany, and so I bought a couple of their paintings, but just really beautiful. All right, next up we got Sydney, Australia here. I got this this painting when I was in Sydney studying abroad. I stood here and took a similar picture. That's a really beautiful area right there by the Opera House and the bridge there. Amazing place to visit, and I highly recommend it. Also, if you have a chance, go to New Zealand as well. Next up, we got this beautiful sunset here. This is in St. Pete Beach, Florida. I got it from an artist down there when I visited, I think the last year I visited. But beautiful, love seeing the sunsets. Nothing better. Next up, we got another painting from the artist in San Gimignano. This is of San Gimignano there. Such a beautiful town, little like castle town, medieval. I really enjoyed my time there and highly recommend it to anyone visiting. And next up, I got this painting in Cartagena, Colombia. I love all the colors in it, the flowers there. It's a very colorful city there, so much color, it's very vibrant, and the painter did a really good job, so I had to get it. And one of my most recent paintings that I've gotten is the Starry Night painting from Van Gogh. I got this at the Van Gogh experience in immersive experience in Seattle. Van Gogh is my favorite artist, and I love this painting, of course, and yeah, I got it. All right, I've shown this picture before on one of the first episodes, but got this in Guatemala from an artist off the street. It's still my favorite painting, and it's just beautiful and really shows the colors and what it was like in Antigua, Guatemala. And next up, I got this picture of Independence Hall in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Stood there, took a similar picture. So much history there in Philadelphia. It was amazing to see this and be there and walk through and just kind of think about all the history that's happened there. But beautiful city for sure. And last one, and this one is again from the artist in San Gimignano. Beautiful Tuscany countryside there. Probably the most beautiful place that I've been in is Tuscany, and if you get a chance to go, definitely worth doing and getting out into the countryside. It's absolutely incredible. So those are all the paintings I have. If you guys want to see more, let me know. I do have more that haven't made it on the wall yet that I need to get frames for, but there's a lot of good stuff there, and hope you enjoyed. And one more thing, I'd really appreciate it if you guys would go like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me to be able to share more and to be able to give back to all of you. So we're trying to build that following, build that subscriber base, so I can keep doing more giveaways and things like that for the fans, for the followers, and help others see the world. So if you get a second, hit that subscribe button and like this video, and keep traveling, everyone.